dismantling your internal hierarchy. So this video is going to sound a little weird, but stick with me and hopefully I will bring us to a place where this makes sense. Start out with just kind of, why are we in such a mess? Why is everyone searching for non-duality? Why is everyone searching for enlightenment? It's because we know something's missing, right? And we've heard stories. We've heard stories of enlightenment. We've heard stories of saints floating around in the Himalayas. We've heard, so many stories about what it's like to step beyond the mind and all these things. But unless we actually examine the root of what's made us so crazy, it's going to be way more difficult to step out of our craziness. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do here, is kind of talk us around the block to identify the source of our craziness, and then we can kind of start working on it. So a big source is our own internal hierarchy. We have been taught from tiny, tiny infants that this thing's good, this thing's bad. That thing's right, this thing's wrong. And so many things we've been taught. We have a soul. The soul is good. We have an ego. The ego is bad. We go to school and get this reinforced and reinforced simply by our grades. Getting an A is good. Getting an A plus is even gooder. Getting a D is not good, and you get punished. Acting up in class is not good, right? So many things we've been taught, and then we project it out on other people. Our circle of friends is good. The other people that don't like us, they're bad. And then we put this into like our nations. We're the good people, they're the bad people, we should attack them. So there's just this habitual, addicted hierarchy. We're literally addicted to hierarchy. Everything about us, like how to make enough money, means how to get up the hierarchy. You know, there's no how-to books that are how to live really nice on minimum wage. That just wouldn't sell, would it? We all want better and better and better, and so we're just literally addicted to this hierarchy. And what the hierarchy does to us personally, if we manage to claw our way up and become really, really good at something, then that's very destructive to our consciousness, because we see everybody else as not as good. And that makes us really feel separate and always in battle with everybody. If, on the other hand, you have an inferiority complex and you constantly know that you're not good enough, you know, you go and you apply for a job. It's really, really hard to convince your future boss that you're good enough to get this job, right? Right? Or you write a book. It's probably not good enough to get published. You paint a painting. It's not going to get hung in the museum, right? I mean, hierarchy is just literally baked into everything that we do. So how do you dismantle your own internal hierarchy? I personally only know one tool that can even start to break through that, and that is laughter. Just start laughing at yourself. You know, gosh, we can't attain all these things we're supposed to attain. I mean, it's just silly, you know, and then you'll start finding all sorts of puns in there, and you'll start finding all sorts of jokes, and you'll be able to laugh with people around you. And when we're laughing with everybody, the hierarchy just kind of disappears. When we're jovial, when when we're just relaxed like that. You have to really relax in order to have a good laugh. Another little trick is to stop owning yourself. Now that's going to sound weird. What do you mean owning myself? Well, we like to own all the good parts of ourselves, right? And disown the bad parts of ourselves. Like, we make mistakes. It's going to happen. Sometimes we do things right. That's going to happen too. We want to own our happiness. We want to disown our sadness. But both of those things are like equally valuable to us as a human being. So if you stop owning yourself, and even think about it, think our language makes us own ourselves. My mind. I have my mind. If you really look at it, you don't. There is nothing that goes on in your mind that hasn't come from outside. Because, really, our thoughts are English. English is a language that has been co-invented by billions of people and taught to you. So your thoughts are running through your head in the language of your birth, or the language that you know. That's not really something you actually own. My thoughts, my soul will go to heaven. Your soul will go to hell. Sidebar. Notice that we always give ourselves heaven and we send everybody else to hell. It's like, well, of course we do. Unless we're just kind of sitting around worrying, and then we're like, my soul, what's going to happen to it? And it's just all ways to own ourselves, which literally goes away when we relax. And the only reason we own ourselves is because of our internal hierarchy. This is good, that's bad. This is good, that's bad. But we're all just exactly what we are. And this internal thing that we think is there and has to get improved, it's really just not there at all. So this is the exercise I like to do in my videos a lot, is just stop right now, close your eyes and look inside. It's just this odd moment of time. And when you do it without really projecting on what's going to happen, you'll notice there's really nothing in there going on, so you don't need to have a hierarchy. So this is an easy way to dismantle ourselves, and it fits right in with non-duality, because what we're trying to do is get rid of all the ways we make ourselves into two. There's me and my soul, right? Right, there's a division. There's me and my mind. There's me and my thoughts. There's me and my emotions. But no, it's all just one symphony of humanness. In the end, that's all we are, you and me, simply ourselves.